You want to feel like your organization is giving you a safe space, you know? You have to feel like even if I gain weight or if my body changes, my organization supports me, and I've won because of my thoughts, my intellect, who I am as a person. But that was not true at all. And you can see after telling the world that sexually harassed comments were made against me, after telling the world, what was their response? They post on their story, Nawat posts on his story, to parts of my body to show the world and to spread his lies against whatever campaign he's decided to world. So, I mean, it's so clear right here. I said that this is how they treat girls, and he just does it in front of the whole world. And now entire members of their organization are making videos about my body, my behavior, you know, like such targeted videos, posting about my family as well, about their faces, their bodies, you know. And this is not how any woman deserves to be treated. It could have very easily been a very clean resignation. It could have been, thank you so much for your time, I don't want to work here anymore because of these reasons. And they could have let it go. But within 24 hours, they showed their true colors and they started treating me publicly the way they treated me privately.
Yeah, so do you intend to lodge a complaint on this?
It's really complicated because there is so much attention on me at the moment, and it's not easy at all because there's people who support you and then there's people who aren't. I truly do believe this is an issue of women's rights. This is a worldwide issue because there are women from all countries applying to this organization. And I do feel that there is a need for justice over here. I don't want to see them have the right to treat another woman like this in the future. And we're discussing what possible next steps we can take. But since we are in different countries, it makes the legal system, the legal approach very complicated. But I definitely chose to speak up for this reason because I want women to know the truth about what happens when they join this organization. Differences in the legal systems of India and Thailand, right? It's not easy. I don't feel safe in Thailand. If I travel there, I don't know if my safety is guaranteed because they have launched a smear campaign against me to ruin my reputation, and I frankly don't feel safe visiting the country right now. But I definitely think that legal action should be taken against them. So many women have been victims in ways that they don't even recognize, and I understand this might not be everyone's experience, but this was mine. And I've seen it happen to other women, and no one deserves to be. I want to say that me sitting here today is the biggest example. If you feel exploited, harassed, or uncomfortable, you stand up and you speak for yourself. I gave up my crown after 3 or 4 years of working hard. I gave up my crown with the whole world watching me. I gave up my crown while an organization that has stood for over a dozen years targeted me to ruin my reputation. If I can do that, you have the strength to stand up for yourself as well. Do not accept disrespect or ill treatment or harassment from someone who doesn't see you around.
रेचल, एक चीज़ पूछना है, कहीं कल जो क्राउन सेरेमनी है, तो क्राउन सेरेमनी के फिलिपींस की जो क्रिस्टियन ओपीजी है, उसे ये क्राउन दिया जाएगा, इसे लेकर क्या कहना चाहिए?
I'm sure she must be feeling a lot of things right now. She must be feeling happy to be the new queen. She must be feeling confused, a little bit nervous and scared. Honestly, I'm praying for her. My heart is with her. I hope to God that she does not experience the same thing I did. But the truth is that this is the organization that she's choosing to work with. And I have a lot of respect for her. She comes from a beautiful country. And I'm truly praying that she has a good experience with the organization. I want her to, my message to her is to please protect yourself. And please know that when they show their true colors, which they will, I will be there for you. And please be safe and protect yourself, and do not let anyone make you feel uncomfortable or targeted. I really think that the organization might try extra hard to give her a good reign now because of all the negative press they've gotten. So I think they might try to prove that they're doing a good job with her, and they might, give her an extra special rein and be more attentive. And I really hope that that's the case.
क्या आपको लगता है कि
No, not at all. It's not so direct, There's many forms of sexual harassment. Attacking someone on the internet for their body is also sexually harassment. Telling someone they need to lose weight or gain weight, or the shape of their body is not correct, or their legs are not long enough, or their torso is too long, is also sexual harassment. There's many different forms of it, and I don't know if she's experienced this with the organization yet, but I really hope she doesn't. I truly hope that she has a very comfortable and safe ring, and she's able to protect herself.
Rachel, you mentioned two things.
So, first of all, before you join Miss Grand International, their biggest advertising point is that you will travel the whole world as our ambassador, as our queen. You'll travel over 20 countries, right? And this is the dream that a lot of girls, including myself, go into it with. We want to be ambassadors. We want to work with organizations all over the world, with charities, with children, and actually use our voice for good. But it's been 7 months. I have only been to one country, that is the Czech Republic. And it makes it a question of whether they intended to uphold their end of the contract at all or not, And when it comes to the payment, when you win, you're entitled to a certain amount of prize money. And the prize money in the contract is stipulated that you will receive the whole amount upon completion of your 1 year as their queen. But of course, you have to pay for a lot of things on your own. You're paying for your own food, your own clothes, your own car rides. So many of the time, you're living completely alone. It's not easy. So there is a monthly stipend which is promised. Unfortunately, that stipend was only paid to me for the first month, that is November, while all the top 10 girls were living in Thailand. After that, I did not see a single penny more. I was living in Thailand until the mid of December, and then to explain to my parents that even after winning, I still have to rely on them for something as simple as food. Or if I'm traveling to the Czech Republic, I need to, again ask for more money because I know the organization isn't holding up their end of the bargain, and I haven't been paid at all. And of course, it's part of the contract that I should be paid, but it's not really even about the money. It's about being able to sustain yourself. If I'm living there in a house which is an hour away from the city center, I should at least be provided with food so that I don't have to order off of their Grab, which is like their Zomato, every single day, It's not sustainable at all. It's not healthy, and it is frankly extremely expensive after weeks and weeks of doing it. But I never saw that money. Even to this day, I have not been paid, and I've been with them for 7 months. So the question is where to go from here,
Did you not ask them for the payment?
Of course I did, and we were messaging back and forth for months. Even when I was in India, I provided them they asked for my bank information. I provided them all my bank account information. They offered me to either pay me in cash or to transfer the amount, whatever was my payment. They made an invoice, but I never received the payment. And I asked for updates multiple times, but they never sent the money to Thailand. But even when I was in Thailand, I was not paid. I wasn't paid for any of the events I attended. I wasn't paid for the countries I visited. I wasn't paid my monthly stipend, nothing at all, just for the first month.
Food and the stay was not on the house?
No, so stay they provide. They gave me a house which is on the outside of the city, 1 hour away. But I requested them, I'm vegetarian, I requested for them to provide me food, at least some fruit, so that I can eat every single day. My mom messaged multiple times because she was worried. It's so far away, it's very difficult to order food, it's difficult to order every single day. There's no pots and pans, I can't cook anything over there. I just said that if you could give me some fruit, that will be enough for me. I will eat only fruit for 1 month, which is already a huge sacrifice, but they couldn't do that. And it is their responsibility that if they have a girl living with them, under contract with them, they need to make sure she has food to eat, at least. This is not a luxury to ask for. And I see a lot of people online, they're pointing out that, my expectations are too high, but I don't think expecting food is too much. I don't think expecting money for me to, meet my basic needs is too much.
So what's next for us?